goddamn button. Press the goddamn button.
Chrisean, I don't know what's going on. If this doesn't get your life in order or get your perception of life back on track, I don't know what else is. I thought you were doing good. I thought you getting into this boxing thing was pivoting you into a more positive light, you know, with everything else aside. And then I come across this. And like I don't know. I don't know.
It's not hard to put these pieces together. You see what I'm saying? Ronnie was harassing you for a paternity test before he died.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, Junior right here,
you wear this shit. You wear this shit. What's wrong? You wear this shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son.
First, your sister said this.
Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it.
Well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow.
Then Blueface said this.
She kind of like hinted that she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what from my knowledge, yes, she's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive. That's from my knowledge. Now, as far as him calling her and them talking the night he died.
Then you said this.
When you saw your sister insinuated, she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped.
Oh, this is nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. The street code stuff got to go out the window. We can't keep protecting criminals. Let's just put it that way. If you're a criminal doing the crime and you snitching, I guess for y'all, that's everything. But for people to lose their lives over paternities, to lose their lives over things that you partook of that create the problem, yeah, that's cringe as hell to me. Let's continue though.
Was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. So, you know, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really like to be like an option of a father, like not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His
Ronnie?
mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
And now this Baltimore man is claiming the police came to question him over your baby daddy murder.
Y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down. I told the officer, I said, you don't want to talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He want to talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He want to talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right, y'all girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me. Then I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, send me a picture. And I seen Anne Arundel County, and I knew. I said, yeah, this shit about Ronnie.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Here is my personal observation of the situation. Chrisean was so obsessed and in love with Blueface that she couldn't let this nigga Ronnie be her baby daddy. Why? It would end her connection to Blueface, and it will fuck up her whole career. I mean, it's not far-fetched to believe that you got this nigga knick-knack paddywhack. So y'all get down in the comments and let me know. Are the police on to something? Will it surprise you when Chrisean Rock is arrested for murder?
The things people will do for love or their version of it is extremely dangerous. You really got to know who you're getting involved with. The vetting is absolutely imperative in situations like this. And I hate to say this, but if you grew up a certain way and you didn't get out of that indoctrinated mindset that came with that environment, this conversation applies more to you than it does most people who escape that or never experienced it. I know that sounds a little offensive. This is what I'm trying to get at. You know, in some situations, you probably aren't good for each other, but you don't want to let go of toxicity because that's all you know. So, because you haven't grown up enough to be able to accept the fact that this is not going to work between us and let them go so that you can move on, heal, and become a better person, you do things out of normal character, which would probably detail damaging property, or assaulting someone, or verbally abusing someone, stalking, etc., etc. I can see there being a possible scenario where this woman definitely did not want that brother to be the child's father. For F's sake, she got that man Blueface tatted on the side of her shit. Got her neck. She like, bro. People who do stuff like that, it's not no normal ass type of a love, man. That right there is not, no. And here's another reason why I can see why she might be going down for this, or she got a lot of their eyes.
It's not my kid. It's not my baby mama. I'm not claiming that nigga. I'm not claiming her. It's not that. If I'm fucking you and your kids are around, I'm going to be nice to them. I'm going to do little handshakes, rough them up, give them a little tickle monster, all the shits.
But loving me, I don't know why y'all made him rich or why y'all support him so much. But overall, there's nothing about him that suggests he's a husband or someone that you would settle down with and procreate with. She loved everything about that. And there's a lot of women like her that are obsessed with this type of character. You can say that ain't got nothing to do with you. Y'all always personalize it, but you know damn well that you know somebody that like shit like this. She done went through interviews, went through war. They done came to blows. They done went through hell. And he makes it perfectly clear what type of human being he is. But she still always found her way to be attached to him in some type of shape, form, or fashion. The dude who subsequently lost his life, my condolences to your family and everybody involved. What's the DNA? Where's the test? Where's the results? Where are the conclusive, definitive answers to nip all of this in the bud? Because what I'm hearing, allegedly, is that you're trying to blame the street life on his untimely passing, while there are other co-conspirators or conspiracy theorists who are suggesting that in order to keep the secret away from Blueface, to keep him tied to you, you made some things happen. Or at least you know something that you're not talking about. I don't know. We'll see what the investigation turns up with. But this is sad for the Black community. This is sad for her. This is sad for her child. This is sad for the family. This is sad for the culture. Why? Because this is the archetype of man and woman that we pedestalize every single day on all of these social media spaces, putting them in mansions and cars, etc., etc. Basically saying this is the lifestyle that we all should aspire to, when you see what it always ends up being later on. And now they looking at her. You think they about to let this go? No. This ain't going nowhere. And I highly doubt Blueface, the love of your life, is about to come to your rescue. Matter of fact, I guarantee you he's going to be one of the first people to make sure that he ain't got nothing to do with anything that got something to do with this. He's trying to stay as far away from that as possible. But that's the guy that you got all over your face and all over your body. This is the guy that you embarrassed yourself for. You destroyed your career over. You was a great athlete and everything. You destroyed your whole personality and everything over this dude. But you wouldn't do this or keep this same type of enthusiasm for the right guy. Y'all won't do this for the right person who stays out of this type of issue. Why is this brother in the ground? Why didn't he get a chance to find out the truth? Why are you painting narratives? Trying to make it seem like it's something that it isn't. The things y'all do for the wrong people. That's how I know you don't have an identity. Most of us are better off without the people that we be trying to drag along with us. But because you don't think there's anything better for you out there, you'll keep on submitting yourself to all of this pain and anguish, thinking that one day things will get better. and it don't. It just get worse. Now you might be going down for a very long time, all because of what? Over a dude. All right.